And Lorena, with both sides of the debate taking to the streets, some of those demonstrations would end up turning violent.
Abortion bans are illegitimate. Forced motherhood is illegitimate.
From Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles and in between, abortion rights protesters continue to voice their anguish following the ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court to eliminate the federal constitutional right to an abortion.
I'm angry. I'm fired up. The fight is not over. People did this fight 50 years ago. I guess it's our turn to take the fight up again. It may take us 50 years, but we'll get back.
Smaller gatherings of people celebrating the ruling are also taking place.
Millions of lives will be saved by this decision.
In Cedar Rapids, Iowa, a pedestrian was injured by a truck while trying to legally cross the street in front of the federal courthouse during Friday evening's protests in the city.
I look over, I see people trying to push the truck back, and I just instantly got mad and ran over, tried to stop the truck.
Video of the incident shows a truck appearing to push through a group of protesters with one person falling to the ground. In Providence, Rhode Island, state Democratic Senate candidate Jennifer Rourke was punched in the face by an off-duty police officer and GOP opponent. Video shows what appears to show Rourke getting punched in the face by Gene Lugo. Lugo turning himself into the Rhode Island State Police on Saturday. And in Phoenix, law enforcement used tear gas late Friday to disperse the crowd of abortion rights supporters after they repeatedly pounded on the glass doors of the state Senate building. In Eugene, Oregon, 10 people were arrested on Friday night during a demonstration dubbed a night of rage in response to the ruling. Greenville, South Carolina, at least 6 people there were arrested Saturday at a protest that was attended by hundreds of people in downtown. Video taken by Emily Porter shows the moment police detained several demonstrators in downtown Greenville at a rally, at one point forcing a man to the ground as officers yell at protesters to get back. In Washington, D.C., Capitol Police arrested 2 people on Saturday afternoon for the destruction of property after they were accused of throwing paint over the fence by the U.S. Supreme Court. And things getting rough Saturday in Los Angeles. Full House star Jodie Sweetin shoved back by police during the protest. So police there in Los Angeles, they're now currently reviewing the incident. Meantime, several U.S. states are now working to protect abortion rights, including plans to accept women from other states seeking abortion services. And continue to stay right here with 7 News, WSVN.com, the 7 News app, and our social media platforms for more on the decision that overturned Roe v. Wade.